Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you are new. My name is Desiree and on my channel you will find grocery hauls, coupon deals, money saving tips, mom life stuff, and now budgeting. I love budgeting. It helps keep me in line and I like sharing it here on YouTube just to help, and I honestly find it really interesting to see how people make and spend their money. But yeah, so it's kind of recently new on my channel and I got a new tool to use this month. So before I go into the actual budget, I wanted to share this with you. So this is my new monthly budget manager, and this template was sent to me by my awesome brother-in-law Greg, who has a Etsy shop, and I will link that below. So yeah, it's a monthly budget manager. He does have it for sale in his Etsy shop for $4.99. It's an instant download, so you pay and he sends you the file, and it's really easy to use. I am someone who, I'm not going to say I'm completely computer illiterate because clearly I can record a video and throw it up on YouTube here, but yeah, I'm not the best at using Excel or anything like that, and I'm going to try this out and see how I like it. I have a really strong feeling that I will, and it's not just because I'm using my brother-in-law's template or anything. I just think it will help my husband and me. I'm someone who likes personally doing pen and paper. Seeing it in my own handwriting makes it more real to me, if you know what I mean. I was someone who in school, I liked taking notes. It just helped reinforce it in my brain and it made me visually see it. I'm a visual learner. As for my husband, he likes looking at things on a screen. He likes typing things into an Excel document on the computer, and that's just what keeps him in line. So I think doing it this way and having it both on paper for me and on the computer for him will help. And of course, maybe once a week or so, I will take whatever I spend when I write it down and put it on the computer for both of us to see and to keep on track together. So we had our monthly family meeting, which is just my husband and myself. If you're new to this channel, it's my husband, myself, and my 5-year-old son. So it's just the three of us in this household. And yeah, so we sat down and talked about it. July, I'm just going to name July the month where we have no idea what's going on. For a couple reasons. So my husband and I are celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary coming up here in the month of July, and is also the last month, really 3 weeks, that my son will have just with mommy. He has been at home with me since birth. He had a rocky first year of childhood. If you haven't seen that video, my son does have MPS 1. It's a genetic syndrome, and he was hospitalized for about for about 2 months, and then near the hospital for 2 months. And yeah, that was just the whole thing. But this video is not about that. It's about life now, and we just want to celebrate life. And this is his last month at home with mommy, so I have a feeling we'll be out having some fun things to do on the weekdays. And yeah, we're going to spend more money. We also don't know what the heck's going on for our anniversary. We have some loose, tentative plans, but we might go do those. We might just stay home and buy some Costco steaks. We might go to a fancy restaurant. We might get a hotel room. Who knows? We'll see. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably share that on the channel, at least at the end of the month wrap up. You'll see what we did this month. So yeah, this month there's a lot more than I ever have before in our our fun money, our entertainment money, as well as a cushion. There's going to be a big cushion this month. I know that a lot of people aren't fans of that. They love doing like more of a every dollar type situation where every penny has a name in their bank account, and that's just not in their bank account, in their budget, I mean. And that's just what works for them, and I'm just doing what works best for my family. Like I said, my husband and I like having an extra cushion there just in case we fall from our budget. Budgeting is important even with crazy months like this where we are planning on having more fun than usual, and it's important to have a little bit of a plan and to follow where your money goes. That's probably even more important than the starting budget at the beginning of the month, is to know where your money went instead of getting all your hard-earned money put into your checking account and spending it all and not knowing where any of it went. So yeah, it's super important to have a budget and to track what you spend a month. Super, super important. So now I am going to tell you how much we are planning to do for the month. So I'm going to show you this first, and then I'm going to read off of here because it's bigger and I'm blind. Not really blind. I just can't really see that well. But so it has our income, our bills, our variable expenses. If you have any debt, you'd have it right here. We are fortunately debt-free. We have been for a couple months now. The only debt we have is our house. And yeah, we have no consumer debt other than that, no car tags or anything like that. So there's debt. There's also savings, and this is where we would put all of our transactions that we do for the month. So oh, and then there's a lot of extra space. It's a really easy to use template, like I said. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions below too. But yeah, Greg is really awesome. If you have questions using his template, just email him and he'll be gladly to help you. So yeah, let me just tell you now all the our planned expenses. So here we go, July 2021. Let me move this really quick. There we go. All right, so I have on 2 papers here today. So our take home after taxes, after health insurance, after 401k and investing, I think that was everything. Our total that we brought in from last month is $4,794.14. So it's a little less than the month prior. And this also goes along with the season of life we're in right now. My son is only home with me full time for this summer, and then he starts school. He starts kindergarten. So we've been out having fun, a lot of cheap fun, I shall say, but I just haven't been working as much as I have in prior months. This time last year, I was bringing home about $1,500 a month or so, and right now I'm only bringing in about $800. So I mean, a little less, but again, it's just the season of life we're in right now. I am a full-time stay-at-home mom with side gigs, so that's how much we made. This is my husband's take home from work, as well as his overtime and VA disability benefits. He only gets about 10%, which is just over $100. Well, $144. My babysitting, gig app money, and mystery shop money. So yeah, that's what we do, and that's our income. I also put in planned, I don't know if you can see that, child care or child tax credit. So as you know or may not know, if you're a parent, basically President Biden upped the lawmakers, I guess I should say, upped the child tax credit, and you can unenroll, I don't know the word, from it. I am no money guru, just to let you know. I'm just the mom trying to budget here. So yeah, some of these words might be wrong. Just bear with me, okay? So basically upped the child tax credit that you usually get when you pay your taxes in the spring, and you can not enroll yourself from this. You're automatically enrolled, but you could opt out of it, and you just get to that tax credit at one time when you pay your taxes. But I am choosing to leave it alone, and when we get that $300, which I haven't planned, not actual yet, because we actually haven't gotten it yet. It's not into our account yet at this time, but that $300, because my son is 5, he's under the age of 6, and I think it's less if they're over 6. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I will be getting it, and instead of basically having the government hold on to it longer without any interest, I'm choosing to get it and put it right into savings, and then from there because I am self-employed. Sorry if I'm like really slow talking right now, but yeah, because I'm self-employed, I do owe taxes at tax time. So I will just take whatever I owe and pay it off, and it's not a big deal. And I already know that I owe some at that time because of all my little side hustles I have. That's just part of working for yourself, okay? So yeah, that is what I am planning to do on that. Didn't figure it to be a big deal to talk about it, or I also didn't want to make a whole video on it. So there's our income. And now for our what we're going to spend. So the plans are giving $500, savings $500. A lot of this is the same from last month if you watched my other video. Our mortgage, I should say, is $600.50, and I know that one is the same. I do plan on adding more to that in the future, so we'll see. Maybe in a few months you'll see me throwing more money into that, our only debt. Phone bill, I am planning $203. So this is a lot higher than the previous months because my husband just got a new cell phone, and it takes a month or two like to pay that $40 or $50 whatever because you got a new phone, you got to pay this fee. Yeah, I don't like it either. But so it's because of that. And we bought an extra gig. We went camping a couple times last month, and we get internet, and just Googling random things. We bought an extra gig. We don't use a ton of internet on our cell phones, but sometimes we do. So it's not to the point where we need more monthly. It's just a better deal to just buy an extra gig a couple times a year for us. That's just what works for us. So our plan was $203 there. Internet, $75. Electric, $100. We have a heat pump. We're in Kentucky, so it's pretty hot, but the heat pump does help save a lot, and we don't have gas either. So $100 for there. Water and sewer, $80. They're two separate bills, but I just put them together. They go together to me. Oh, and that includes trash collection too, because we do live in the city in Kentucky. Insurance is $250. This is insurance on our house and our vehicles. It doesn't include my husband's motorcycle. He pays that once a year because it's through a different insurance. USAA doesn't do motorcycle insurance. They do it through Progressive. They're like partnered for that for some reason. So yeah, insurance $250, and like I said earlier, our health insurance comes out of his paycheck every month. So there's that. Gas, because we are planning, or hopefully taking 1 trip, 2 trips, 3 trips, camping, who knows? I just safely budgeted $500. Last month, I believe I budgeted $300, and we spent just up to that, and we really didn't go much places. And taxes. Gas prices are higher now, so I am going to budget $500. We'll see how that goes. Our grocery, household needs like paper towels, toilet paper, that kind of stuff, and car maintenance, so motor oil, windshield wipers, all that kind of stuff. I am budgeting $600. That's just what works for our family. Some months we do more car maintenance. Sometimes we need all the home stuff, something breaks. So $600 there for all those included. My husband spending money, is $500. We cash flow this every month. Some months he spends a lot. Sometimes he doesn't spend that much. My son's line is $200. He has karate, and sometimes he needs to pay a little bit more. Like last month, he just went up in belt. He got promoted, so it was an extra $40. But for his, I'm putting in $200. I really don't think he'll spend much more. I might have to pay his, the kindergarten stuff, the not student council, but those fees, like computer and all that stuff. I think it's about $20 or so, and there's a few school supplies he needs. I really have a lot from prior years, and this for a whole other video for about school supplies, but I am budgeting $200 there. My budget is a whole $50, which if you've seen my other videos, I almost never buy anything. I might buy some sandals, I might get a haircut, I might get my nails done. Who knows? We'll see. Stay tuned for the end of the month to see what I actually do. But yeah, I really need a haircut. Yep. So $50, that's just what I give myself every month. Sometimes I don't even include that in there if it's a tighter month, but I'm giving myself $50. Let's see if I spend it this month. Entertainment, I am putting in $450. This is the one that might be tricky. That might be low. Do you think that's low? Let me know below. We might get a hotel room. We might not. Like I said, we might camp. We might take a couple trips. We don't know. So $450 there. This month, I am not putting anything in furniture. If you saw my video from last month, I did plan to buy a couple pieces of furniture, and we did purchase a couple pieces of furniture, but we were under budget there. But this month, because it's going to be a fun month, I'm going to try to be a fun mom. I'm honestly pretty boring. I like to save money. I'm a saver. My husband's a spender, and my son's just along for the ride. But yeah, because of that, I am just not putting anything, and I'm not planning to buy any furniture. Of course, if we find an awesome coupon, rebate, something deal, I might buy it, and it will come out of our cushion. We'll see. Our cushion is also our miscellaneous fund, so yeah, we'll see about that. So according to this, with everything we'll be spending, which is awesome about this, it's planned and actual, and it will show like when you're planning your budget, if you'll be over budget, under budget. And it says with everything that I plugged in that I just shared with you, we will be under budget $421.28. So we will see if we'll stick to that. Yeah, stay tuned and see if all goes to plan or not planned. Like I said, this month is just going to be weird. But yeah, I wanted to share it with you anyways, because I know everyone has months like that, especially in the month of July where your kids are going back to school, and you may have anniversary because it is wedding season. A lot of anniversaries, weddings are coming up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't lose you with my blabbering, and I hope everyone liked this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. And yeah, if you have any questions about using a template like this, let me know below. And yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day. Bye, everyone.